Houston, hello. Glad to have you with us at NRG Stadium as we are set to find out who will walk away with the trophy as champion of the TaxAct Texas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sooners offense will take the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for space, it's Beebe. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22, 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Makes the catch, makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This is a designed run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road. You know, this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. And we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field. They score a touchdown. They made a statement.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to pass, it's Strong. He makes the connection. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Red Raiders are on the move. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Still running at the 40. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Strong. He's got it down the left side. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Sooners are rolling down the field. To the air, it's Arnold. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They move the tight end all over. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. The back goes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man on the outside. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the shotgun, the inside give. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give on the inside. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Coming after him. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Strong. Unloads to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Davis. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quick completion on the out route. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They want to throw it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. On the move, it's Beebe. At the 45, on his way. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Going to the running game. That's a live ball.
That ball carrier...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Arnold. He's got it down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown Sooners. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to punch it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Beebe. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Sooners will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Hudson. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He's got his man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Back to throw, it's Strong. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And they're able to get him on the ground. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Arnold. He makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Give to the running back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And on 2nd down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. The play action fake. They're trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, it's Hudson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Got the quick pass.
And on that out route 3rd down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the 1st down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions. But I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. From the gun, give on the inside. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Looking to throw. Now improvising. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Slams ahead. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Strong. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.